Hi Libra, welcome back. So Libra, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so you feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Also, this could be any connection in your life. Does not always have to be an intimate partner, but for a lot of you it will be. And my readings are timeless, so just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. And let's get into it. So Libra, when I was doing the guided meditation before the reading, I got some random images, but what it boiled down to is I feel almost like a rebellious streak, and they kind of kept showing me like different colored hair. I'm not sure if some of you are thinking about coloring your hair, or maybe you recently did, but going for something new, going for something different, and I feel like all Libras have this kind of rebellious nature about them, right? And it's kind of contradictory because in a way, Libra, you really like balance, you like things to be balanced in your environment, but at the same time, you also feel the need to input your opinion, input your advice, and to sometimes even push against the grain, especially if you have a really prominent idea or thought in your mind that you really want to get across to another. So I feel that like inner rebel in you a little bit coming out. And they gave me quite a few images. They gave me the face of an owl. They gave me what looked like a bouquet of flowers. I don't know, they looked like roses to me, pink. And then, interestingly enough, I was drawn to a meme or an image of it that I actually posted on my Tarot Time and Data Facebook yesterday. So maybe a lot of you can resonate with this. But the meme asks, have you ever loved someone so much that you would just do anything for them? If so, make that someone yourself. And so the point of the meme is to treat yourself with that same amount of unconditional love that you give to others, okay? Because some of you have been like, maybe overextending yourself in that department and not really turning it within. And so it's like, if you would do anything for them, do anything for yourself, anything for your well-being, anything to keep you in a space that is healthy for you, okay? So I feel that kind of energy for you, Libra. You may resonate with all of those messages or just some of them, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's get some tarot cards out and see where this is headed. So the overall energy is the square. That's kind of what I was feeling in the meditation as well. So this energy can be, a little bit tense. It could feel like a little bit of frustration or maybe a lot of demands that have been placed on you and struggling with that. But this also talks about, reconciling that energy, turning that frustration into motivation, taking that challenge and letting it push you to the next level. And I feel like that's where that kind of rebellious streak comes in. Like that's your power play during this time frame, is to hone in on that part of the Libran energy. So it could also be that this relationship or connection or whatever I'm pulling up is challenging during this time frame, or has been in the past. So your overall energy is the Seven of Swords. Wow. So in this deck, the Seven of Swords talks about theft, and this kind of reminds me of Scorpio's reading. Some of you may be on the cusp of Libra, Scorpio, or have that in your chart, or be dealing with one. If so, check theirs out. In that reading, it was like feeling like something was taken from you that rightly so was yours. Some of you may feel like that when it comes to this connection, and or just in general, not really being able to see the truth of something, or, maybe not wanting to see the truth of something. Some of you are, kind of lying to yourself. This can be a very deceptive energy. There might be deception around this very challenging situation or connection during this time frame. We're definitely going to go further and see what this is about, Libra. Not too crazy about that being in your overall energy, but you know, whatever challenge this is, I feel that you'll rise above it. So let's see what this person says. It's the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So this person's trying to work through letting go of a vision that they had for themselves or for this connection that maybe left them feeling heartbroken or less than, or maybe trying to work on mending that during this time frame. It's like out of hurt, okay, or out of challenges comes the opportunity to do and ask for better and for the universe to deliver better to you. So I kind of feel like that's kind of the situation that's going on here on both sides, but it could be either or, you know, like out of great frustration comes great motivation. Let's go back to that. I feel for a lot of you, this is the energy you're moving out of. I don't see this as future energy, but timelines would be different for each of you. I think this is very retrograde-y type of stuff that's still maybe lingering, but you may still be dealing with it in the current. So let's look at that then. Recent past, what led up to this for my Libras. Then we're going to go into your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes and most likely future outcomes. Oh, they keep drawing me back to this song. This song was playing in my head. Wouldn't it be nice to wait so long? That song, I know for a fact, came out in Sagittarius's reading. Some of you could be connecting with the Sag or have that in your chart. If so, check out their last You versus Them reading in my playlist. Or that song just in general could be validation for you. You know, take it as it resonates. So you have the, wow, I knew the Tower was going to come out. This is the recent past energy, Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. This is like kind of not letting something go and holding on to something for too long, and then universe coming in and saying no more. You know, we're not going to do this anymore, or things are going to change. You know, you might have been going through a lot of major changes, some of it feeling like out of your control, some of it feeling like it was in your control, but it's like almost trying to prevent inevitable change, even though I feel this change is going to benefit you, Libra. So coming into acceptance of whatever this is that's led up to this energy. It's like wanting to be productive and steadfast, okay? And really relying on that to get you through this energy. And I feel that is what's going to get you through this energy. You know, knowing that you are a very strong zodiac sign, Libra, very intelligent. It's easy for you to solve problems, right? And so I feel like even though in the past or recent past it has felt out of your control, or things have seemed like a little bit out of control or unstable, it's like you have the wherewithal to get yourself into the solution and out of the challenge. And that's really what this last retrograde was pushing you into, okay? That type of energy. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. And Five of Swords. So I feel like this person here, Libra, they've been struggling a little bit in the recent past. You know, it's like feeling alone or feeling abandoned at times, and then kind of being able to come out of that, making a little bit of progress forward, and then right back to feeling disconnected, right back to feeling confused or like they don't have the answers. So it's like 2 steps forward, no step. I don't want to say it. I always say 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but it's almost like 2 steps forward, stuck, like that. You know, difficult for this person to see the larger vision as to what's really going on. I feel like this person might be a very problem-oriented type of person, or that's kind of how their mind goes to maybe like the problem, or they get easily bogged down in the more negative details or the more challenges, and the more they try to confront that, the more they perpetuate more challenges. It's like almost like a confrontational approach or energy that I'm feeling on this person's side. And that's kind of what gets in their way. That's what kind of halts their progress when they get like defensive or confrontational like that. They may even call in situations to them that create that type of energy. And I don't feel they're conscious of this, but maybe for some they are. But it's like you can't see the sun come out when you're stuck in the eye of the storm. And that's kind of how I feel their energy has been in the past. Or that could just be how they are in general. We'll see. So let's look at your perception of each other here, Libra. And how you see each other. Keep in mind that perception's in the eye of the beholder. So it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth. But we'll start there. How does Libra perceive this connection? Page of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration, and the 2 of Materials. So this is the Rebel card, and this is actually the card I saw in my mind's eye. I don't know if you can see that. She's all different colored hair. Yeah, this person could really push you there. You know what I'm saying? That could be why it's a challenge for you. Because also, I feel like sometimes, Libra, you don't like when you feel out of control of a situation or a conversation, you know? But this person may bring out your mean streak, or if not your mean streak, your more impulsive side. And it could feel kind of burdensome, you know, like a lot of work just to get anything off the ground with this person. So it may feel like a constant like back and forth within the connection or within your energy. And it's like there's just this strong desire here to rebel, or a very rebellious nature to you or to the person you're connecting with. Oh, okay. So I just got the phrase, it shouldn't be this hard, you know, so that could be something that you've been thinking or they've been thinking, you know, it just should not be this hard. Why is it this hard, you know, and kind of going back and forth with that. Some of you want a new beginning, but it just seems too heavy, or you know you're going to have to really work towards it. And so you may be even up in the air about, okay, do I want to go in that direction, or, you know, maybe I should go in a different direction that feels a little bit more at ease with me or feels more in alignment with me. Okay, so struggles present themselves in a lot of different ways in our life, Libra, but in relationships, when it's struggle, it's generally because it's not really you or the person you're dealing with is either not behaving in the situation in a way that is conducive for things coming together, or the relationship may not be on your path. Because if it causes that much of a challenge, it might, you know, you might be trying to force a square into a circle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that you are, but I'm saying usually that's Spirit's way of saying, okay, let's look at this. You know, is this right for you? Is this what you want? Does this feel good to you? You know? And then kind of evaluate it from that standpoint. And some of you have gone through that evaluation period, you know, or you're currently in that evaluation. All right. So interesting. Let's see what this person's energy is. Libra, what is their perception? Judgment. Well, that's your energy. Temperance and the Six of Cups. So this person, you know, they may need to release a lot of judgments here, whether that's you or on themselves or both. Oftentimes when we're very judgmental of ourselves, we tend to be very judgmental of the people around us as well, because it's just a projection. You know, it's like, if I think about it this way, you must think about it this way. And that's not, it's an accurate reflection of what's going on internally within someone. So this person may feel judged by you, or you may feel that way about them, but truly it's more of an inner dialogue of kind of judging themselves and then projecting that upon you. This person needing to go within to kind of see where they're getting in their own way, because I feel like they're getting in their own way quite a bit here. And it's also because they're a bit stuck on the past, you know, reminiscing too much about things that are done and gone, and needing to let it go and come out of that evaluation period if that's where they've been stuck. And I see a stuckness here. When this person sees the connection, they see you, Libra, as being a little bit hard to deal with at times. Maybe because you have such a long past history with this person, or, you know, they feel like they cannot get one over on you, okay? Especially if there has been some sort of deception or heartache within this in the past. You know, this person may feel like too much has been said, too much has been done, and now it's like they feel maybe that you cannot see them for who they are now, but who they were in the past. Or they may also view you as who you used to be, but not who you currently are, because they don't have access to who you currently are anymore. It feels harsh, but to be honest with you, the energy does feel a little harsh. And yet this person reminisces about the good times. So, you know, and thinks about the connection quite often, you know, and the good memories of it. So let's go into the emotional space and see what's going on in there, Libra. Keep in mind that what we went over was just perception, so that's thought, ego, form. And now we're going to go into the emotions, the depths of how you feel. How does Libra genuinely feel? It's so weird, I have that song in my head and it's still playing. Because it's a very light, uplifting song. And I think it's like spirit coming through to try and uplift the energy here. Okay, so that you can find a solution that works. All right. So you've got Justice, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Chariot. So when it comes to your emotions, Libra, there's a sense of, you know, wanting to feel at peace, wanting to feel at ease, wanting to feel in control, being guided forward in your emotions. Commitments and relationships are being highlighted during this time frame. And yet I feel like there is all these different layers to how you're feeling, you know, and it's like the further you go down in the emotion, the more interesting this gets for me. So it's like digging deep almost emotionally when it comes to this connection in particular, really going within about it. At the end of the day, emotionally, you want to feel like you're being the one in control of your emotions. Like, you're not wanting someone to be able to trigger you or to create a reaction in you that you don't want to give. And so I feel like an immense amount of utilizing your emotional control, which air signs are excellent at doing, or spirit guiding you to do that, to not deny your emotions, but to control the expression of, during this time frame, especially if things get frustrating or tense. It may feel easy to lash out or to not be careful with your words, but then, so that's why they're saying, you know, process, yes, but also control the expression of. Emotionally, you're being guided in the right direction. It may not feel that way, but I feel that you're being guided in the right direction, okay? And if there has been some questioning about that, then needing to let that doubt go. I just feel that there's a sense too of like kind of needing to always justify yourself, or because they're giving me the word justification, you know, justifying your decisions. And Spirit is saying you do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to explain yourself unless you feel that you would feel better in doing that. But if you're over explaining or over justifying, that may be a sign that you're not very sure if you're doing the right thing, and that would require some internal work here, Libra. But it's just like come into your power, all right, and the knowing of who you are, because emotionally, again, you're being guided in the right direction. I also feel that, you know, you've got your mind made up and you're kind of committed to that right now, but you're still being emotionally drawn, I think, towards this person or connection, or you feel an emotional tie still, or yeah, sort of bond or attraction here. So this person's emotions, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups. I heard this isn't funny anymore. That could be, I'm pulling their energy, so that could be from them, you know, this isn't funny anymore. Or that could be something coming from you. You may have said that, or you may be feeling that. It's like if someone was, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how this could have been fun and games because somebody got their heart broken here, but it's like, what, take that as it resonates. It's not fun anymore. Maybe it seemed fun at the beginning, or it seemed light, but I feel like it's getting heavy on this person's side, but it also may be on your side. So Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Three of Cups, and Two of Cups. So this person emotionally, you know, wants to kind of escape having to talk or do anything differently, yet emotionally hoping for things to come together and for support, or to get support from you. Emotionally, this person could feel a soulmate connection with you, or a very close tied connection with you. It's interesting, right? It's like this person wants you to come to them, not for them to come to you. You know, it's like, I'll give you a real life example. You know, you ever have someone call you and say, wow, you never call me, and try and put that guilt on you. All the meantime, your phone never rang either, you know, so the phone goes both ways. Like that energy, like being mad at you for not reaching out, but yet they weren't reaching out, you know, that type of energy, you know, emotionally wanting to not have to be the person to take action, but yet at the same time craving emotional support, or for someone to show up for them, or for you to show up for them. They got the lyric, I just want to be loved by you, coming through. It's like this person is almost wanting, they show me wanting what they can't have. Take that as it resonates. What I was also going to say is they're wanting, you know, kind of people or you to go the long stretch for them, but then not really taking any action in that direction. So, really interesting reading. I can't lie, this was very intriguing. All right, so let's go to hopes. What is your hope, Libra? Four of inspiration. You want peace, you want calm. Who doesn't? You want a sense of stability, friendship, network. Okay, inspiration. And I do feel Spirit is guiding you to that direction here. What is this person's hope? The Sun, ooh, and the Five of Wands. So this person's kind of wanting to unburden themselves, let go of conflict, have some more happiness in their life, feel connected, feel alive again. Because let me say, this person has been very, very disconnected, okay, especially in this past energy. Really having some difficulties there, and it's almost like but yet they avoid like repairing that or avoid addressing that. And so it just keeps them stuck. And what they're wishing for is an escape out of that energy, you know, to release the struggle here. So, Libra, what is your most likely future outcome? And keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. So I'm just giving you a snapshot. Five of emotion. I don't know who sings this. They gave me the lyric. You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. Backstreet Boys? Not really sure. I want you back. Yeah. Somebody may want someone back. The old version of them, I feel. So that's kind of a side note. Either take it or leave it. So 5 of Cups, Knight of Voices, 10 of Emotions. Thank goodness for this. So Libra, here is you getting the information, the communication, or the truth that you need to move out of this low-level energy into this high-vibrating gratitude, appreciation, emotional fulfillment, having what you want, getting what you need, having the support in your environment, and it's right here. So I really love this for you. I feel like it might be slow going as we go into March. There might be some challenges presented here. But I feel it's like you have the tools to be able to get yourself through this in a very easy way. And you're being guided and you're being led by Spirit, and you are the one in control here. So I feel that you will quickly pull out of that, Libra, and then be flying high. All right, so like, because this is it's a flying horse. Also, there might be really positive communication coming in that makes you very happy, that makes you feel secure emotionally. You know, it's like things taking a turn for the better, for the best, okay? Let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Ace of Wands, the Emperor. Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. So, oh my gosh, there's the Seven of Swords. So I'm going to clarify this. I'm going to leave this over here. So this person's getting revved up in the energy. And, you know, they may, if this is an intimate connection, they may be very, very attracted to you, Libra. But they also have quite a stubborn nature about them. And that's kind of what gets in their way. You know, because it's a bit, like I said, rigid or confrontational even at times. This person's taking like the hardest approach they can. They may just, they perpetuate struggle so much that they don't really need to do, but it's like they can't see that about themselves, or they're not aware that they create their own struggles, because here they are looking at the problem again, getting all in their head, thinking negatively about the situation, and it's putting a damper on this really beautiful energy here. Because what they really feel is passion, intimacy, intensity, you know, a desire to feel on top of things, okay? I feel that this person may have a very strong personality, Libra. Strong-willed. But so do you. So it's a bit of a power play here. And here you are kind of letting go a little bit, and there's like really joyful energy coming in, and this person's still kind of holding on to the struggle. They're still holding on to the pain, the doubt, the insecurities. And the Seven of Swords is out again, so this is the deceptive card, and I want to know what that's about because it showed up twice. The Tower. Woo! Some truths are going to be revealed here. What's the truth? What is the truth? So this person may have been covering some things up, or just covering their feelings up, or, you know, saying one thing, feeling another, that type of energy. So what is the truth? The Wheel. The Moon. Oh, wow. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do this for you, Libra. So, things are getting to a tipping point here on this person's side. There may be some unexpected changes going on within their environment as well. I think they're definitely covering up this sense of heaviness, either from the world or from you, because they want to look like they have it under control, but I don't feel that that's the case. When it hits the fan, and I feel that it will, but of course this person has free will, so they can change that. Those secrets or emotions are going to rise to the surface, and they may try to push away from that, but then ultimately kind of succumb to the fact that they're still stuck on you, Libra. For a lot of you are still, if it's not you, just feeling stuck in general and needing to, I guess, face that and then go within so that they can do some questioning as to why that is. If you're not connected with this person, they may have some, first of all, some of them may be just downright obsessed with you and spying on you and lying about it. I'm just saying. That's not going to be for all of you. For others of you, this person might have just a real big shadow that they're needing to work through during this time frame, or, you know, just a lot of changes that are pulling them into the more darker aspects of their personality, okay? And Spirit's wanting this person to instead use that challenge as motivation to learn something about themselves, to elevate themselves out of that. So let's see what your guidance is here, Libra, and we're going to close it there. Wow, the conditioning card. So your guidance is to let go of preconceived notions, conditioning about relationships in general, or possibly this relationship, and to kind of release yourself from, you know, whatever you've told yourself that relationships should be. Maybe you've told yourself, or you've been taught that relationships should be a struggle, a hard, a fight, and that's all. Some relationships definitely are like that, and they can last a long time, but that doesn't mean they're healthy, you know. So there might be some conditioning that you need to release, or you are releasing yourself from. And it doesn't have to be in regards to relationships, but I feel like for a lot of you that will resonate. This person is being guided to experience, allow themselves to be open to new ways of thinking, to you know, new ideas about themselves, to experiencing new things, to take some action here. You know, to be the one to take action when action's appropriate and not expect another to do that for them. That's really going to help them pull themselves out of this energy, and to also understand that every experience is beautiful, even if it doesn't feel beautiful at the time. You know, because maybe the struggle is going to put them in a much higher, brighter place. But if they can't see that, then it will cause more struggle within them. So Spirit's wanting this person to see it from a higher level point of view. This was a really complex, deep reading. I did not mean to let this reading go this long, but wow, Libra. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you know what zodiac signs you may be connecting to. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. But I have Capricorn, Aries here, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Leo. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign, as this is a general reading. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. If it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there, Tarot Time with Dana. Link down in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Also, I added a donation link for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. It's certainly welcome, but never expected. So, wishing you the very best, Libra. Until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.